Hello, welcome back to Stock Shark. We will be looking at top 10 businesses to invest now. There are so many changes going on, permanent changes across the businesses, across the world. So post COVID, how the business would look like and what are the opportunities one can look at to invest in. So please continue to watch video full so you will get the context. And I'm going to give you, while presenting this, some of the stocks that correlates to this business where one could invest and, maybe that one of them could be next to Google or Amazon. Let's look at the number one, facial recognition. So facial recognition will be mainstream. So one of the use cases I could think of, like you could walk into bank branch to initiate some transactions, but post COVID you no longer go to any bank branch. It will be only via video call, and this an artificial intelligence based app or AI based app could check your face and validate along with some other parameters, more of like multi-factor authentication. Then it will start doing some any transaction in your account. So that will be like mimic as if you are doing any transaction that you would be doing in the bank branch. So facial recognition will become mainstream. The next one is automated lending. Gone are the days where you have to fill in various forms or punch in your details along with, to get the FICO score, and based on FICO score, you would get your loan and interest rate, and everything depends on your FICO score. So that would be like pre-COVID scenario. Going forward, it will become like AI based model. You will be punching in very basic parameters, maybe your social security number or your mobile phone number, something like very few parameters. Then this software would know your capability or capacity to pay back the loan, and it could even determine the right loan amount for you and tenure for you based on your work history, your spending habits, etc., etc. It could instantaneously, like in a minute or so after you punch in your details, it will tell you whether you are sanctioned with that particular loan amount or not. So that is where the business is going. I am So there are some companies already, the banks, actually financial institutes, already started doing that. I'll be coming, the stocks that you could invest in that space, the top stock I'm talking about. Let's keep watching. So the third one is the death of credit cards. Millennials, especially the young generations, they don't like using credit card, so this could be thing of the past. Going forward, it will be like you use some type of cash payment apps in your mobile phone to pay back or pay any merchant transfer, merchant transactions. So that means anything you buy, you will wave your mobile phone to get paid, and also you will be efficiently tracking your expenditure. So I'm anticipating death of credit card in next few years. The fourth one, vaccine mandates. So when we in our childhood, we remember vaccine means maybe up to 10 or 11 years old, we would be getting various shots, right? That is how we remember vaccines. But going forward, this pandemic, it doesn't look like go away anytime soon. Rather, it will show up as epidemic, or it will show up as like small waves affecting particular county, particular state, or particular jurisdiction. So post COVID, we all will be getting vaccines, booster shot, no matter how old you are. We will be getting it like once a year or twice a year, because we don't know how many times this virus will go through the mutation, and maybe 5 years from now it could have a different futures altogether. So vaccine is the only way to protect us, and we will be getting vaccinated very frequently. And who will get benefited if you keep vaccinated, right? I'll leave it to you to guess it. So next, move on. Number five, collaboration software. Whether you believe it or not, again, millennials, they don't like to come to office on daily basis. Those things are like, thing of the past. Though, I mean, still these youngsters or anyone working from office will come to office like a day or two per month or day or two per week. But most of them still, try to work from home. And businesses already find severe labor crunch, especially in the specialty sectors, like technology sector or marketing sector, various sectors. They have severe labor crunch. To attract them, to attract the sound labor force, the company will be bit flexible to let employees work from home, kind of hybrid approach, right? 3 weeks work from home, 1 week work from office, something like that. But the challenge is, when you work in the office, we all know we go to the colleagues and we try to get some input, then we will continue with our work, or someone will approach us, get our input, then he or she will continue her work. Those things will be mimicked by sophisticated workflow tools. I will be coming into the some companies who already doing this type of product development. I strongly believe they will definitely get noticed, and they may be the way to go. So these workflow tools will be very very effective for collaborative process to improve productivity across the teams, as well as ensure safety, security, and governance around any process, any project, any workflow. So those workflow tools will become the kind of mainstream. Now look at number six, native apps in mobile phone. What it means? Usually in mobile space, there are two major players. One is Android, supported by Google. Another one is iOS, supported by Apple. These two are on two different extremes. So what it means is, when developers develop apps, they have to use Android specific technology to suit Android phone. Again, they have to redevelop same thing in different technology to suit Apple iPhones. So those will become kind of thing of the past. Going forward, there will be a browser based native apps. So these developers develop only once, using some common technology, common language, common operating systems. And this can be viewed in the browser, so that it doesn't matter whether it's Android, Apple, or some other mobile phone, different operating system altogether. Doesn't matter. One can use browser to get into that apps and transact it, whether it's a video games or financial apps or whatever it is. It will, that native apps in the browser mimic as if like a real apps that you used to install previously in the mobile phones. So apps may be thing of the past in few years to come. Seventh, the movies. We all know Hollywood like to release these movies in the theater first, then thereafter digital. Theater, it's more profitable releasing them in the theater. You all could remember our experience in IMAX theater or Dolby theater. The experience is always awesome, right? That is how, or that is the main reason we all go to the theaters. But that will become a thing of the past. Post COVID, we can get the similar experience or much better than that experience in the home setting itself. Specifically, when you use VR, there are some companies already started producing VR. It gives you very immense personal experience while watching the movie. It will be much more than like 3D effect. It will be like 4D, 5D effect. Yeah, that is how VR gets you into it. You don't feel like removing VR sets while watching those type of movies in the VR set. So that could be the thing of the future, to get um, you know um, the movies get released, right, in digital space. Now, number 8, packing materials. I see huge growth on packing materials for e-commerce. So the thing of the past is, you always get door delivery only for some restricted specialty or miscellaneous products. So the door delivery is restricted to only those products that you deemed, thinking that going into nearby Walmart, Costco may not help, right? But post COVID, yeah, everything except hazardous material will be bought in online. Most of them would prefer door delivery, whether it's a small item or big items. They prefer everything get door delivered. So the packing materials will go into a huge growth cycle in years to come. Next, number 9, real estate impact in the city. You believe it or not, nobody would like to live in dingy studio apartment in Manhattan with along with another stinky roommate, right? So those things would be thing of the past. Post COVID, millennials would probably buy a big condo, or better home in rural area, or maybe like a suburban area, and with a separate room for just office type environment, to mimic, as if working in the office. And they may still commute to the office once a month, twice a month, but most of the time they spend inside the home, away, like 50, 60 miles, maybe 100 miles away from the city. So that could be the trend in years to come, and there are great opportunities for certain companies to invest who cater into this type of business. Let's move on. Number 10, home appliances. See, this, we all, use this boring fridge, boring microwave to do some cooking, or aid our cooking. That will become thing of the past. A lot of new appliances will come in, and they talk to each other. What it means is microwave could talk to gas oven, or or fridge. The refrigerator could talk to your gas oven, or could notify you via some app that you're running out of milk or whatever it is. So it will be very much interconnected and personalized. Service will be coming at your doorstep. So this will be the future, and most of the millennials would prefer this type of networked appliances. So there's a huge opportunity, and there are few companies already making these appliances. So I will be coming into that. So folks, that's all folks, and if you like my video, please subscribe to my channel. Also remember that this is a part 1. Part 2 will be coming out with the list of stocks correlates to this type of business changes where we could invest. So thanks for watching.